Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how are you doing? I am Dom900 aka the Expert, as usual here, also known as Dom, and this is my week in review for this, my second video for my progress thread for Games Design 2B. Get in. So, last week we pretty much just covered the basics, which was welcoming everyone in, assigning jobs, getting stuff together, such as the asset list and bits like that. This week, for development, what have we managed to do? Well, let's cut to the chase. I've got my booklet full of notes. Let's do this. Starting things off, we started off a meeting this week. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover the meeting first, by the way. Cover the meeting first this week by talking about the assignment itself, since we kind of forgot to bring it up last week, so we're just bringing it up again now. The two things that we are mainly having to concentrate this time are the 3-minute gameplay. So we need a video showing off 3 minutes of gameplay inside the game, which is awesome. And also our intro cutscene, that you might have seen the animatic for. We need to obviously animate that and make a proper 3D rendered version of that. So awesome. Obviously that gives us an idea of what work we actually need to do. Because not just do we have to create a level, we also have to pretty much create an animatic as well. It shouldn't be too hard of a problem, because obviously when this was brought to our attention, we were thinking we might have to shorten down the animatic. But for now, we haven't got to that stage yet. But if there is any news about whether we are cutting down the length of the animatic from what it is at the moment, I will be more than likely to let everyone know in a later video, so keep that in mind. As well as that, people have been blocking out certain levels of the game already. Most of the levels are pretty much blocked out. I think there's only one area that hasn't been blocked out yet, but Alex is on that tonight. He will be doing it, and we can see that done by next week, because it is one of the bigger rooms with a majority of assets, so he's got to keep that in mind. So we are looking forward to that. Quite a few assets have been done now, or at least completed to a way where we have an asset there. So if you do want to have a look at what assets we have assigned to particular people and whether they are done or not, have a look at the wiki at the Games Design 2B section. If you can't because you are one of my YouTube subscribers, I do apologise. But pretty much we've all got assets. We've pretty much got a majority of assets already, but we've still got a lot more to go. So that's good. And we've got to keep up the work, but I know we can, because it's not impossible. Ha! See what I did there? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to notes. So what else did we bring up in the meeting? We also brought up what we could potentially be doing. We all pretty much agreed that when it comes to post-processing, we will make the shell shading. Now, shell shading basically makes the feel of the game a heck of a lot more cartoony, which is what we're after. We're after that cartoony feel sort of thing within this game. So hopefully with the help of shell shading, we'll be able to create that brilliant cartoon feel that everyone's feeling, as well as a unique art style as well, because shell shading, if you do it right, has a very unique art style and is also very quirky and very fun, and that's what we're going for here. So keep an eye out for that. We'll give you more information on shell shading as the weeks go on. Just having a look here through my notes for a second. Yes, I might as well go on to what I've done this week at this moment in time. Because we were going through what everyone's done and showing it up, what I've been doing, I've been attempting to do different cartoony textures, or trying to take textures and make them cartoony-ish. So the best one that we had was one where I just took I had a shot of these rock formations. I'll put a copy of it up here so that you can actually see it, to be honest. But I had a rock formation, and I needed to make it a little bit cartoony. I changed the colour a little bit. I made the outlines of the rocks just to bring them out a little bit more and make it feel of depth. It made it look good, but of course that was a test. So this week I'm going to divulge on that and make real in-your-face textures for like rocks, doors, and everything else. Stone doors, that's what I need to keep in mind. So if I am watching this later, stone doors, Domo, stone doors. And many more things as well. Burnt pieces of wood, for example, stuff like that. It's looking to be very good. I'd like to thank for all the criticism I have received on this. Constructive criticism, mind you, not it's shit, which is good. It's absolutely amazing. So thanks for the criticism, guys. I will put that into consideration this week and hopefully have something badass to show off for next week's meeting and video, hopefully. So keep that in mind. What else we got? What else have we got? Yes, I had a little bit of an inspiration at the end of the meeting as to a potential asset to be put into the level. Because we want beauty assets and odd assets here and there. Why not have a burnt shield? So like a hero from long ago has gone down into this cavern before. He's in the chasm and he's died and his shield has remained on. But his shield is like burnt, it's old, it's rusty, sort of thing. So maybe like a shield or even the broken swords or whatnot might be a good idea for an asset. I'm not quite sure. If anyone from the group's watching this, give me your ideas as to whether that's a good thing or not. By all means, because I don't mind generally modelling a shield, unwrapping a shield, texturing a shield, and shoving it on so everyone can have a look at it, because I would love to do that. But if you are watching this, guys, from my group, let me know. I'll also post up on the group thing as well, so I'll let my voice be heard, to be completely honest with you. So that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. At the end of the meeting, we were all also given off our own individual tasks and all that. So here we go. I also put down the list of what everyone is doing, just so I can put it up here and remind people in case they are looking back at the video. So Ed this week, he's going to be in charge of aligning walls properly so that the walls look generally alignable, which is badass, and working on a couple more of the core assets that we definitely need. So that's badass with Ed. Danielle's going to finish her bridge, or variations of bridges, because we might have chain bridges, bone bridges, stone bridges, wooden burnt out bridges. There's a lot of possibility here, so that'll be something to look forward to next week. Obviously, I'm going to be improving on the text, making textures. I'm going to be walking around with my camera to get reference images, and from there making them cartoony and fun. That's that. Dan's going to be working on braziers and handles for the braziers so that we can be on walls and have proper floor brackets and everything, so that's badass. We've got Dave still working on his rubble, because rubble is actually very hard to do. Don't get me wrong, it is actually quite hard to do. Do not underestimate the power of the rubble, quite frankly. Steve is working on pillars and broken pillars, just a variation on different styles, and obviously broken pillars at the same time as well. Very nice. We got Ollie and John that are going to be having a look at mechanics, so such as like the third person camera angle, double jumping, and general jump height and distance in general, like custom health pickups and blah 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 stuff. So like the actual mechanical side of Impossible, just starting to have a look at that, so that's awesome. Alex Chengi, as I like to call him, Chengas, obviously finishing off the blocking off for the big room, so obviously look forward to that one. Lee's going to be working on some more broken bones, as well as some stone railings. Shiny, so that'll be very cool to look at. And finally, Nathan and El Carlos will be having a look at statues and like rock figures, and creating their own variations of things like that. Very, very banging good. I'm looking forward to what next week holds. And that is all the notes that I've taken in my book this week, which means, sadly, that is the end of this video. I've told you what we're all doing, what I'm doing, what we've done in the meeting, and what we've done this week. So that's badass. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you do want to keep in touch for progress thread entries, and of course my random gaming related videos in the near future, or even random videos, who knows. It's all a matter of what happens next. If you do want to keep in touch with what videos I am making when, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button up there above the video, and if you like it, obviously give me a like, give me a share, give me a pair if you want to, and share the love, people. I will see you guys next time on the next Progress vid, so until then, goodbye fellow progressors, goodbye, and I'll be seeing you guys at next week's meeting. Yeah!